Okay, what they say, I'm not sitting there.
And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, it's showtime!
I want someone like Tony Harrison. I want to go up against someone like Tony Harrison. I feel like it's good for PBC. Two fights that, it's a fight that's easy to make. Two fighters that's part of the stable. It's easy to make. I'm number 1 in the WBC. He's number 3 in the WBC. And, you know, I feel like the winner of that, you know, definitely, like, if we don't deserve it now, but I feel like winning that fight, the winner of that fight definitely deserves a rematch with Charlo.
Fam, what's going on, man? Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing, man. Hey, man, listen, first off, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. And like I always say, fam, if you're new here, I want you to be here. So think about hitting that subscribe button as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation, man. Now, recently, Erickson the Hammer Lubin, he did an interview with PBC's Fox's Ray Flores, where he stated that he wanted to fight former WBC super welterweight champion Tony Harrison. Yeah, man, that's a fight. That's a good fight, fam. That's a good fight, fam. Tony Harrison, he did some interviews a couple months back where, you know, he spoke on coming back and he said he don't want no tune-ups, man. He want to fight the best. You understand what I'm saying? And he went down the line. He talked about J-Rock. He talked about Charlo. He talked about a rematch with Hurd. But when it got to Erickson Lubin, he kind of brushed it off like Erickson Lubin, you know what I'm saying, wasn't really on his level, man. And I guess Erickson Lubin caught wind of that. And Erickson Lubin, you know what I'm saying, he made his position known. He made his position known. He wants to fight Tony Harrison. Now, I think that's a really good fight. They both have a common opponent in Jamel, Iron Man, Hitman, Charlo, the Iron Man. They both have a common opponent in him, man. And both of them was knocked out. Erickson Lubin was knocked out in the first round. One hitter quitter, night, see ya, bye, cross-eye. And, you know, Tony Harrison, he beat Jamel Charlo the first time, but he was knocked out the second time in the 11th round. I think he was dropped like 3 times in that 11th round. He was dropped early on in the fight. And, you know, Jamel Charlo went on to reclaim his title. Erickson Lubin, in my opinion, is a very, very talented fighter who we have yet to see the best of. I mean, you know, since being knocked out by Charlo, he has looked sensational, man. You know, I think he got his confidence back. He's down there with Cunningham, who is giving him, you know, all the right tools to do what he need to do. And I think he got his swagger back, man. All you see him doing is training. You understand what I'm saying? The videos of him just being ripped to shreds. You know, he's ready, man. He's ready. And, you know, he stated that the winner of him and Harrison, since I believe 1 is 1 and 1 is 3, you know, in the WBC rankings, if they fight, the winner should get the rematch with Jamel Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I think that's a good fight for both guys, man. Both guys, you know, need that fight, need that signature win. And, you know, you beat Erickson Lubin, although, you know, he was knocked out in the first round by Charlo. Everybody knows Lubin can fight. Everybody knows Lubin can fight. You know, he was, what, 21, 22 when he fought Charlo. A lot of people think that was way too soon, man. Way too soon. He didn't have enough polishing on him. He didn't have enough shine on him. He need to be a little more polished. Well, Coach Kevin Cunningham, man, he seems to think that he put that polish on him, that spit shine that Lubin been needing, man, and that he's ready to go in there and, you know, fight the best. You understand what I'm saying? And we already know Tony Harrison, when he's focused, Tony Harrison is a beast. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, this may be a bad time for Tony Harrison mentally. You know, his father was his coach. You know what I mean? His father was his coach from the beginning. And now his father had passed away a couple weeks ago to the coronavirus. Will Tony Harrison be the same? Is Tony Harrison's mind in boxing, period? You understand what I'm saying? Since Erickson came out with this, he's been silent on social media. You know, Erickson is a kind of guy who's always going to be not Erickson. I'm talking about Harrison. Harrison stays on social media, man, and he's been quiet lately. Now, I don't know if that's due to him thinking about, how to respond to Lubin, or if that's him, just missing his dad, man, and having a lack of interest in the sport of boxing. But I think that's a good fight, man. Hopefully the fight gets made. Everybody's talking about June. Everybody's talking about June. June ain't far away, man. So these fighters who want to fight in June, they need to start preparing now. They need to start signing these contracts now. So in June, man, they can just get busy. I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to have to get creative with the in-studio fights. They're going to have to get creative, man, and make it more like a show for people to watch boxing without a crowd. They're going to have to make it more entertaining, especially if it ain't too high-level elite boxers fighting. You understand what I'm saying? But that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're here. If you're on social media, Instagram, Twitter, catch me at BigFacesWorldWide, all one word. In the meantime and in between time, stay safe and keep on supporting this sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I'll holler back.
Hey, Don, why'd you rob Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali like Barack Obama robbed us?
Because I loved them. I loved them, and I thought it was just so nice that they would give me an opportunity for me to make them rich so that I could rob them, because they were poor when they came to me, and there was nothing to rob.
Big faces.